So these are the Flexbars or Therabars. They're used for forearm training. There's a lot of evidence of these bars for helping with tendon injuries, in particular in the arms, like tennis elbow and golfer's elbow. They're great for strengthening the forearms for people who practice martial arts or guitarists, piano players, people who have just had weakened wrists from deconditioning or a long-term problem with their forearms. So there's 4 different colors. So I don't have the blue one. Blue one's the heaviest one. People don't generally need it for who come in the clinic, into my clinic. So the yellow, it's got 6 pounds of resistance. That's the lightest one. A little bit heavier is the red. That's got 10 pounds of resistance. The green, is quite strong. The green, that's 15 pounds. And there's a blue one that's even thicker. So it's 25 pounds, and that's the heaviest one. So they're just adding more resistance. So these exercises to strengthen your forearms and wrists using the Flexbar or the Therabar. So I'll start off, so if I want to train my right hand, for example, I'm holding the bar inwards to myself this way. I'm grabbing underneath with this grip this way, so I'm not grabbing like that. So my thumb's away from me, and my palm is facing towards there's a window here, facing towards the window. Grabbing that way, grabbing a big grip around. Keep this top hand still now, so I don't let it turn is what I mean. Then I bring that out. So what it's done is made this big coil in the Therabar. So it feels like this hand wants to fail like that. So what I do here is slowly let that come down. Maybe not all the way down to full stretch. Then I bring it back up. And I'm keeping the same consistent speed. Keeping my shoulders relaxed as I do this. I'm focusing on the forearm muscles here. So I'm driving with the forearm muscles. And I'm doing 5 reps of this speed, then I come back out again. So I face it towards me, grip the same way. This top hand is my left hand, this hand here, I keep still, other hand I let move, and I'm doing 5 reps, nice slow consistent reps. So that'll train the forearm extensors. So I want to train the forearm flexors, which are the inside of the forearm here that make this sort of motion here. I grab with the right hand, so I want to train the right side, so I grab with the right hand, underhand grip. I do an overhand grip with the other hand, so I'm pointing it towards my chest. Big grip around and wind it out. And this wants to now make my right hand want to fail like that. So I'm screwing the bar like this now. So I'm doing slow motion, consistent speed with the right hand, while this left hand stays still. And I'm coming back out. So I'll do 5 reps. You might be able to get even more of a wind up this time. Wind it out, slowly open with the right and curling inwards. So 5 sets of 5 reps and rebooting each time trying to get more of a grip around. So wind up the bar even harder, more resistance. If I want to do radial deviation, which is this motion here, I pop the bar on my leg, grab the top. You can secure it with the other hand, or it can just stay there often. And I'm just curling it up like this, and again the same slow, consistent speed. And I'm focusing on this area here to make that happen. If I want to train the radial deviation, ulnar deviation, I pop it on my leg like this, and I curl it down that way. If I make it harder, I take my hand closer to my knee. It'll make the leverage different. 5 sets of 5 reps for each of these. And for the supinators, I'm grabbing, no twist in the bar. I'm grabbing and I'm aiming to turn my hands so my palms will face towards each other. I'm just doing this screwing motion here. You can try it also with the elbows pinned to your sides. It'll take the shoulder out of it, so it's coming more from the forearm. 5 lots of 5 reps. The way I can progress this is the same motion, but I take one hand forward of the other, or behind it. I'm thinking about my right hand going behind. So I'm giving this more of a screwing sensation here now. Or I can keep my elbows in. If 5 sets of 5 reps, and obviously doing the other side to get pronation happening. So supination is turning up as if you're a soup bowl in your hand, you're holding the soup, supination, and pronation is the palm going down. So there's different muscles doing that. So I'm grabbing with a upward palm grip and turning the palms towards each other. With this elastic in the bar, it'll make you, when you want to come out, it'll make you sort of want to bounce out. Don't do that. So it's a slow motion, same speed each way. And to progress this further, we can just take my elbows in close to my sides, so it's just the forearm. And I also can do the same thing as I did before and twist. Palms towards, and then one goes behind the other. So I'm getting this sense of the palms really twisting down. I can make this come from my elbows, from my shoulders I should say this way, if the elbows flare out. If I keep the elbows in, then there's much more of a focus on the forearm. So you want to keep the elbows in for most of these exercises. So another way to practice pronation is to have the bar on your thigh or on a desk, sideways this way, and you're just keeping the elbow by your side and you're aiming to turn it over like that. So 5 reps of 5 sets. A way of strengthening the grip for turning things, turning objects, is you can do it with your hands like this. So I'm grabbing kind of like a key grip, grabbing this way, as if I was gripping like a jar using this part of my hand that had quite a small jar. I'm just holding at the bottom and letting that move, and I'm just turning this way, so that'll strengthen the wrist. And I can turn it the other way too, so I'll practice turning both ways. 5 sets of 5 reps. And if I want to practice with the fingers as well and strengthen the fingers, I pop the fingers over like that. And I'm turning with the fingers, so each finger is aiming to help out. 5 lots of 5 reps. This shouldn't aggravate pain in your arms. They should be taking away pain. If they are adding pain, you need to decrease the reps and possibly see someone if you've got a tendon issue going on, or possibly a bursa issue going on too.